Good evening, everyone. My name is Matt Tucker, your Weyburn Wanderer, and welcome to another special report.
I just never thought that something like this could ever happen to my beloved Weyburn.
Cassie was one of the first people that I met when I moved to Weyburn. Ever since I got here, she has done nothing but look out for me.
In just 3 years, since nations all over the world have turned online, these international threats have been on the rise.
Look, truly, guys, truly, I'm just so devastated by all of this. And I really think that, like, you know, it's only by uniting and denouncing this radicalization that these people are doing, you know, that we can bring Tommy and Amy the justice that they deserve.
No! No!
Tell me more about this. Why? No! No! Let me help him! Let me go!
Because although the Luddites may have the shadows, we have the light.
Alright, Doc. Tell me one more time. What happened to me?
Well?
Penny, where are you?
Then why?
You were supposed to meet me downtown an hour ago. We had that really important consultation, remember?
Oh, how's today?
Yes, Manny, today. Okay? Look, I texted you about it last night, and the night before, and I've been posting it on my close friends story. Just want you to know because you haven't even checked yet.
Well, I honestly don't know how I forgot.
Maybe if you checked your phone more often, you wouldn't need to remember. Look, if we lose this collaboration, you're going to take this seriously. No companies will take this seriously.
I know. I'll make sure to post all your stories and keep on top of all your texts.
Yeah, you better. Okay, we need every follow we can get right now.
Alright. Love you.
This is actually breaking news from our Los Angeles office, and it looks like a terrible tragedy has occurred in Weyburn City, leaving 13 casualties, including the infamous leader of the anti-technology extremist known as the Luddites. The Secretary of Defense suspects that while the leader of this group has been eliminated, more and more branches like this group will begin appearing. So, I ask all of our listeners to be careful walking around the city. These are difficult times we are going through. Here with me, I have my colleague Ashley to share her thoughts on this tragedy.
Yeah, well, first, Matt, I would just like to say that my thoughts and prayers go out to the friends and families of those lost. And truly, I just find the actions of this group to be just so despicable as the days go on. But can I just say, last night something amazing happened, and you know what? This gives me hope. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I think I know what you're talking about.
Miss Gwendea Bowman and her red carpet
Yes.
serve last night. Oh my god, I can't get over it.
Seriously, that Matteo Vitali black shimmer dress she was wearing. I'd say she's from heaven, but clearly that's an understatement.
No, absolutely. Oh my gosh, those vineyard shoes? Oh my god, yes, queen. Way to serve.
Oh.
Oh. Oh God, what the? Oh.
Hi. My phone's dead, and I need to check out a book for my class. Would you happen to have some here? Trent, of course.
Yeah, just scan the QR code and select the book you want.
Alright, but again, my phone's kinda dead. Would you be able to help out with that?
You're Cassie's boyfriend, aren't you?
Yeah, you know me. Gotta get the good grades to make the lady happy.
Follow me.
Hi? Hi, I'd like to make an appointment to get my eyesight checked. Lately they've been hurting, and it's just been hurting, like, every time I make a phone call, it just hurts. Okay, yeah, my name is Manuel Alvarez. Next Friday? Well, that's, no, it works. Okay, well, is there anything I should do in the meantime, or shouldn't do, I guess? Yeah, it hurts whenever I use my phone, it starts to hurt. At first, I thought it was the stress of school, but no, it's clearly connected to the phone. Even starting this call, they're hurting. Yeah. Well, the clear question is, what do you suggest I do with my phone in the meantime? Okay. Yeah, alright. I can log off for a few days. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Have a good one. Of all days. Why is today dinner vlog, Cassie? How am I supposed to look up these recipes when I can't even use my phone? I guess I'll just improvise. Fudge it is!
What the fuck?
Fudge! Yeah, that's what I'm making.
What happened?
Well, oh, this? I'll clean it later, no worries. And I did it without the help of my phone. Am I the perfect boyfriend, or what?
Okay, that is not chocolate mousse.
Look, I mean, it's not the way it's done on ClickPig, but I did it in a more traditional way.
Okay, but what about the photos? Wait, what about the photos? Alright, we have to post whatever this is.
I didn't make this for them. I made this for you. For us. I mean, don't you remember? Like, how we used to. The good old times.
Okay, but we don't have time to just spend all day messing around anymore. We used to. We have an image to maintain.
Okay. But it doesn't look so bad.
It looks awful.
That's a little dramatic. And plus, maybe your followers would like something real for a change. Something that comes from the heart. Try it. Tastes good. You want to try it?
Alright, well, it's kind of sweet, I guess. In spite of the mess you made. I guess it doesn't look completely awful in an, what do you call it? Unfiltered kind of way. I mean, I guess clumsiness can be relatable, and people love relatable accounts, and I just... Wait. Oh my god. Is that my new Chanel dress on the floor? Manny, what is wrong with you?
Hey. I see you like fudge.
Yeah, well, considering it was made at the expense of my new dress. I better.
Look, I'm sorry. I wanted to try something new. Something different. At first I thought this unplugging was the worst thing in the world. But maybe it's not such a bad thing. And the next time I cook dinner, I won't have to improvise. I mean, the library has tons of books. I'm sure they have some on baking.
Wait, did I miss something? Since when did you go to the library?
That's a good question. Apparently my memory isn't the only thing off today. My eyes have been hurting, and I'm starting to think that my phone, or rather any phone, might have something to do with it.
Wait, that's crazy. You've never had that kind of reaction before. I mean, our entire lives on this.
I know, I don't get it either. But what I do know is that until I get my eyes checked, and a bit of my memory too, then maybe being unplugged isn't such a bad thing. I wouldn't unplug unless I had to, Cass. Look, I know how hard you work. For both of us. And I wouldn't do anything to jeopardize that.
No, I don't trust you, Manny. I just don't see throw away everything else. Especially when it's so close. I mean, if we get this collaboration, we can stay in school. And we can move to the next chapter of our lives. I'm doing this for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, next time there's a fire, you just use a fire extinguisher. Instead of my very, very expensive Chanel.
Deal.
Just want that fudge.
Yeah,
just don't make sure to not get it more of it in your lips.
Hey, who's the one who didn't look up the recipe beforehand?
Sir! Sir! I need an ambulance! Help! Help!
Finish what I started.
Good question. Yeah. I felt bad for all the mess that I made in your kitchen and all the missing posts, so I wanted to make it up for you.
It's a little suspicious. I'll take it. Bring me here. What is this?
To us. Oh. Could you take a picture of us? Thank you. Thank you so much. Cassie, we're about to take a picture, alright? So, how about we try? Cassie, let's go take a picture of us. You don't need to have a... Cassie. Just I'm sorry for wasting your time. Cassie, we could have had a big picture. God, we should do it that time. It's so hard, dude.
The chocolate kind of
I just wanted some of the maybe you should try that.
Okay.
Let me get to it then. No, hey, what do you mean? I'm hungry. I'm trying to eat.
I'm taking
Well,
photos.
let me. Okay, can I eat it now? Come.
Wait, I am busy.
How long is this gonna take? I'm very hungry. I want to.
Just wait. You're so impatient. I think that's a character flaw. Oh, that's delightful. I guess that's it for tonight. Unless you have something else.
Well, I was just thinking about something I read earlier today. Did you know that this is the restaurant where the Luddite guy died right next to?
Oh, the leader?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's been all over my feed for the past couple of weeks. Apparently he took out a couple people with him too. Kids as well. Awesome.
He wasn't confirmed to have killed who?
What do you mean?
Well, everyone's calling this guy a murderer, but in every photo of him, he's unarmed. Nothing more than a peaceful protester.
Manny, have you gone insane? Look, this guy is the literal devil. Okay, he and his supporters are nothing more than a bunch of Nazis.
Nazis? Don't you think calling them that is a little bit extreme? I mean, you don't even know these guys. How do you make an assumption?
What? I don't have to. Okay, because everyone who's come into contact with them has either A, gone missing or been kidnapped, B, is dead, or C, is traumatized. Like, how can you even begin to entertain the thought of sympathizing with them? They're monsters.
I'm not sympathizing, Cassie, but I'm not gonna burn them at the stake just because, like, some newscaster told us to. I can think for myself. Right now, things aren't adding up.
Wait, okay, you need to start explaining yourself, right? Because first you missed the collab meeting, which don't even get me started on that. And now this? Look, ever since your accident thing, you've been acting really weird.
Exactly. Like, don't you find that weird? That I can't remember the past couple of days?
Manny, the doctor said you have amnesia.
Well, I can barely remember that too.
Wait, so you're saying that your amnesia has something to do with the Luddites? Is that why you brought me here? Manny, you were hit by a thief.
Okay, then why have my eyes been hurting?
Manny, just drop it. Okay, look. I can tell you all about the Luddites. Alright, they're just some freak anarchist group that wants nothing more than to take everything and shut down society.
Yeah, that's why they do sidewalk preaching.
Look. Okay, look. See? On Monday, there was an incident.
Monday, huh?
Yeah. Apparently they tried to attack a child. And oh, look, smaller influencers have also gone missing.
And were there videos, pictures, witnesses at the scene of the crime? I mean, just because people go missing doesn't mean it was them.
No pictures, okay? Because, again, everyone who's come into contact with them is dead. Is that something that you think good people do?
Don't you find that weird? I mean, in a city full of satellites and cameras, we don't see none of this violent action, let alone the faces of the witnesses. I mean, did anyone else lose their memories?
Lenny, we're in public. Okay, just drop it. Let's just go. Come on.
Who are you?
I have to shoot tomorrow. What are you doing?
Hi, my name is Manuel Alvarez. I was recently admitted to the hospital last weekend and I was wondering if I could speak with Dr. Stein. Yes, he's the one who took care of me. Okay, thanks. Awesome. Perfect, thank you.
Hi, Mr. Alvarez. How are you feeling?
Hi, Dr. Stein. I know I've called a few times already and apparently what I have is amnesia, but do you recall seeing anything strange happening when I was at the hospital?
Fortunately, I did not, Mr. Alvarez. I made sure to take perfect care of you.
Are you sure though? Because I'm kind of having these flashbacks of what might have led to my injury.
You had a concussion, Mr. Alvarez, which, if bad enough, can lead to hallucinations.
Hallucinations of it? Alright, then I shouldn't worry too much about it.
Not quite. If you truly do believe there's something out of the ordinary here, and I have every reason to trust your intuition, then perhaps I can check you in and we can get to the bottom of this mystery together.
You mean you'll help me?
Of course. I'm here to give you nothing but quality of care. Come by right before I clock out for the night and I'll personally examine you myself.
This sounds perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you soon.
Breaking news. We have new footage of the recent Luddite attack that happened this Friday in Weyburn Village. Here with me, I have my correspondent Ashley to talk more about the issue. So, Ashley, what are your thoughts on this absolutely disgraceful group? These men should be ashamed of their actions, their despicable actions. This I tell you is absolutely despicable.
Honestly, I am so tired of hearing about this group. I mean, what else is there to say? They're nothing but trouble, they function outside the law, and quite frankly, they are everything that's wrong with society.
Exactly.
I can't even do my yoga while watching my favorite show without being afraid that someone is going to ambush me in the park. Like, if they hate technology so bad, why don't they just go off and start their own civilization?
Right? I can't even leave my 2-year-old daughter alone without being afraid some Luddite is going to maim her for simply watching videos on ClickPick. But honestly, it's not even surprising that people who don't even know how to use a phone have any common sense. You know what? I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of these people telling other people not to use technology. If you don't want to use it, fine, don't use it. But don't go around telling the whole world what to do with their lives.
Exactly. And you know what actually concerns me is that a lot of young people are falling for this nonsense. Studies have shown that nearly 23% of youth between ages 16 to 22 have found that being offline makes them feel countercultural. Is this some kind of a joke?
Exactly. This is not a joke. But let's just play the clips. Let's have the evidence show for itself.
Open your eyes. We can't even think without turning to our phones. A life plugged in is no life at all. A life plugged in is no life at all. No life at all. Abolish technology.
I gotta tell Cassie about this. Cassie! Ooh, I just had this crazy realization earlier in the library. I had this thing. Cassie, hey, I know you're upset with me, but Cassie, hey, Cassie, come on, Cassie. Okay, this isn't serious. This isn't a game, this is serious what's going on. Stop ignoring me. Okay, I'll tell you. The doctor isn't telling me everything. There's some sick joke that's running right. Is what you're looking at your phone really that important? There's nothing on it, Cassie, hear me? Cassie. Hey, Cassie. Hey, snap out of it. Oh my God, Cassie, wake up. Cassie, what the hell? You're not doing this on purpose, are you? Cassie, I need you. I trust you. Cassie, please. Cassie, please. You're the only one I can tell this to in this world that's making me so messed up. Please, Cassie. Wake up. Come on. It's me. Manny. You're Manny. Please. Cassie. I've got to get to the bottom of this. This is crazy.
Hey, Maddie, you're here.
Of course. You've been talking about this shoot for a month. How could I not be here?
What, of all things, is what you remember?
Well, it's a miracle, right? Besides, I figured that if I didn't make it, I'd probably ignore me like you did last night.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Remember? You and me? Your house? You literally had your face featured. Got a new phone?
Oh! Yeah, so, before I woke up, I found the other one kind of left the face flat, and I just thought it would have been good. Plus, this state where people can do things with face yours. I was gonna just get them. You like it?
No, it's just... You really don't remember anything. What happened last night?
Maybe you were just freaking out.
Maybe. I mean, you were in it, so it had to be something along those lines. Still.
What? Okay. Someone woke up extra flirty today. Are you hungry?
Not high, just... Look at you! How could I not be flirty? You absolutely do look incredible. I don't think I tell you that.
But anyway, what's up with Cassie or something?
Cassie, don't... Does it really matter what they think of you? Isn't my opinion with you already now?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. It's just like your opinion just gets likes, and likes get followers, the followers get the brand deals, and that's how we find. Anyway, don't forget If this is ended explanation, well, it could change.
Right. And so, what happens today determines, of course, the rest of our lives.
Yeah, pretty much. Though when you say it like that, it's not that.
Well, in that case, why don't you head back to the makeup chair one last time? Just, your hair's a little uneven on the sides.
I don't think so.
You may not think so, but Cassie, what they agree.
Haha. I see what you did there. Well, I guess. You know what? I guess I can kind of see what you mean. Okay. To the chair.
QR code, huh? Let's see. The leader!
Hello, my name is Namus, leader of the free-thinking group the media calls the Luddites. And if you're watching this, it means the government has been successful in wiping me out. But also, that our message is still getting out there. The fight is not over. Technology might be strong, but nothing is stronger than our ability to think for ourselves. You have everything it takes. Don't be silenced.
Finish what he started.
Manny! Manny!
We interrupt our current segment to share some breaking news that has already left thousands in shock. It appears that rising influencer and the second half of the content creating couple Cassie and Manuel Alvarez has used his partner's following to spread literature that authorities believe is connected to the Luddites. Not only is Manuel Alvarez endorsing the Luddite cause, but we are informed that he was involved in last Friday's Q, which left dozens lifeless.
The attacks, the children, the murders, it's all a lie. People don't go missing because they were kidnapped. They go missing because they had their eyes open. For the first time, these people were able to think for themselves without the use of technology, without technology thinking for them. But of course, the government can't let that happen. The government can't have a society, millions of people thinking for themselves. Which is why they want to silence this group and paint them as the villain. But I can tell you right now, the Luddites are not the ones trying to suppress your freedom. Dr. Stein and the rest of the government already have that job. All this was in front of me this entire time, but I couldn't see it because I was using my phone. Cassie, how did you... What are you doing here?
Could you?
Please, I need you to pause that live stream. The message, it needs to get out there.
Unbelievable. What, you're really gonna let yourself be... You're gonna really let yourself be influenced by a bunch of conspiracy theories that are gonna ruin your life? And you're willing to drag me down with you? You know, I should have figured out that all those sweet things you said, all those compliments you gave me, they were just some ploy to get me to... So you could steal my phone. I mean... Because love, romance, and all those feelings that you make me feel, they just don't exist. I mean,
Look, maybe my followers aren't real, but neither are you, Manny. Pain is it just sucks. It's such a shame. I didn't figure it out earlier.
Cass, you know that's not...
Manny!
Welcome to a special report of Matt and Ashley, as the city of Weyburn and millions throughout the city are still recovering after content creators and influencer couple Cassie Armstrong and Manuel Alvarez publicly outed themselves as advocates for the terrorist group known as the Luddites. Authorities believe that while this was a shock to many people, including us here at Matt and Ashley, the couple were actually undercover insurrectionists from the beginning, just waiting to grow a following and win the trust of the people before spreading their Luddite propaganda.
Yes, and while police confirm that Manuel Alvarez did take his own life, Cassie Armstrong managed to get away and has still not been found. Health officials recommend anyone that was exposed to their blasphemous viral video circulating online to seek immediate attention at your local hospital. And while officers believe Armstrong to be armed and dangerous, you are advised to contact your local law enforcement if found. We repeat, please contact your local law enforcement if you have seen or found Cassie Armstrong.
Are we ready?
I am.